Welcome back to Autocar. Today we are stepping into a world where money has no limits, engineering has no compromises, and performance reaches a level that almost feels unreal. In this video we are exploring one of the most talked about machines on the planet, the Mercedes AMG Project One hypercar, a car that has been described as a $1 billion dream when you consider its technology development and exclusivity. We are taking you through its design, its interior, its Formula One derived powertrain, its real-world performance, and why this car has become a global icon, especially when showcased at events like the Hypercar World in Miami. The Mercedes AMG Project One is not just another hypercar built to look fast and expensive. It is a statement from Mercedes AMG that Formula One technology can exist on public roads. This project started with a bold vision to take the exact hybrid power unit concept used in Mercedes Formula One cars and adapt it for street use. That idea alone sounded almost impossible because Formula One engines are extremely complex, sensitive, and designed for racing, not daily driving. Yet Mercedes decided to make it happen. From the outside, the Project One looks like something that escaped directly from a racetrack. The design is aggressive but also very purposeful. Every line, every curve, and every opening has a function. The front end features sharp aerodynamic elements, large air intakes, and a low nose that hugs the ground. The headlights are slim and modern, giving the car a futuristic expression without looking overstyled. You can immediately tell this is a Mercedes, but unlike anything else the brand has ever produced. Moving to the side profile, the car sits incredibly low with a teardrop-shaped cabin that maximizes airflow efficiency. The doors open upward in a dramatic butterfly style, which not only looks spectacular but also helps with access due to the low roofline. Large aerodynamic channels along the sides guide air toward the rear and help cool the complex hybrid system. The wheels are lightweight forged alloys designed to reduce unsprung weight and improve handling, while the tires are specially developed to handle extreme speeds and cornering forces. At the rear, the Project One becomes even more dramatic. The massive rear diffuser dominates the lower section, while the active rear wing adjusts automatically depending on driving mode and speed. Thin LED taillights stretch across the back, creating a wide and planted look. The most eye-catching detail is the roof-mounted air intake and the central exhaust outlet, which is inspired directly by Formula One cars. This exhaust placement is not just for style, it improves airflow and packaging while also producing one of the most unique exhaust notes ever heard on a road legal car. Step inside the Mercedes AMG Project One and you instantly feel like you are sitting in a race car rather than a luxury vehicle. The cabin is extremely minimalist with a strong focus on driving. The seats are fixed directly to the carbon fiber monocoque, and instead the pedals and steering wheel are adjustable. This setup is borrowed straight from motorsport and helps reduce weight while keeping the driver perfectly positioned. The seats themselves are thin but supportive, covered in premium materials with lightweight padding. Comfort takes a back seat to performance, but Mercedes has still ensured that the interior feels special and high quality. Carbon fiber dominates the cabin along with Alcantara and fine leather accents. There is no unnecessary decoration because everything has a purpose. In front of the driver are two digital screens that replace traditional gauges. These screens display all essential information such as speed, engine data, hybrid system status, and driving modes. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and rectangular, similar to a Formula One steering wheel. It features integrated controls that allow the driver to adjust settings without taking hands off the wheel. The feeling of sitting inside the Project One is intense, focused, and immersive, making every drive feel like a racing experience. Now let us talk about what truly makes the Mercedes AMG Project One legendary: its powertrain. At the heart of this hypercar is a 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 engine derived directly from Mercedes Formula One technology. This engine revs up to around 11,000 revolutions per minute, which is unheard of for a road-legal car. Combined with 4 electric motors, the total system output is approximately 1,000 horsepower. One electric motor is integrated into the turbocharger, eliminating turbo lag and improving throttle response. 2 electric motors are mounted on the front axle, providing all-wheel drive capability and torque vectoring. Another motor is connected to the crankshaft, adding extra power and energy recovery. This hybrid system is incredibly advanced and allows the Project One to deliver brutal acceleration while also being more efficient than traditional hypercars. The performance figures are simply astonishing. The Mercedes AMG Project One can accelerate from 0 to 100 km/h in around 2.2 seconds. 0 to 200 km per hour takes just about 6 seconds and 0 to 300 km per hour is achieved in under 15 seconds. The top speed is electronically limited to around 350 km per hour. These numbers place the Project One among the fastest production cars ever created. However, straight line speed is only part of the story. The Project One is designed to dominate corners as well. Thanks to its advanced suspension system, active aerodynamics, and low center of gravity, the car delivers exceptional handling. The suspension uses a push rod setup similar to Formula One cars, which improves responsiveness and control. Multiple driving modes allow the car to transform from a relatively manageable road machine to a full track-focused weapon. In track mode, the ride height is lowered, the rear wing extends fully, and the aerodynamics generate massive downforce. The steering becomes sharper, the throttle more aggressive, and the suspension stiffer. In this configuration, the Project One is capable of setting lap times comparable to dedicated race cars. In fact, it has already set impressive records on famous tracks, proving that this is not just a showpiece but a true performance monster. One of the most impressive achievements of the Project One is how Mercedes managed to make such a complex machine road legal. The Formula One-derived engine had to be completely re-engineered to meet emissions, noise, and durability regulations. This process took years and involved countless hours of testing and development. The result is a hypercar that can technically be driven on public roads while still offering near-race car performance. Exclusivity is another key aspect of the Mercedes AMG Project One. Production is limited to just 275 units worldwide. Each car was sold before production even began, with buyers paying several $1 million for the privilege of owning one. When you factor in development costs and technology investment, some experts estimate that the total project cost reaches close to $1 billion, which is why the Project One is often referred to as a billion-dollar hypercar. At events like Hypercar World in Miami, the Project One attracts massive attention. Surrounded by other exotic machines, it still manages to stand out thanks to its Formula One heritage and futuristic design. Seeing it in person is an unforgettable experience because it represents the absolute peak of what modern automotive engineering can achieve. The sound of the Project One is another highlight. Unlike traditional V12 hypercars, this car produces a high-pitched, aggressive tone similar to a Formula One car. It is raw, mechanical, and thrilling. When the electric motors combine with the combustion engine, the result is a unique soundtrack that perfectly matches the car's extreme character. Owning a Mercedes AMG Project One is not just about speed or luxury. It is about owning a piece of automotive history. This car marks a moment when Formula One technology truly crossed over into the road car world in its purest form. It is a showcase of Mercedes' dominance in motorsport and their willingness to push boundaries no matter how difficult or expensive the challenge. From its stunning exterior to its race-inspired interior, from its groundbreaking hybrid powertrain to its record-breaking performance, the Project One is a masterpiece. It is not designed to be practical or comfortable for daily use. It is designed to deliver the ultimate driving experience and to prove what is possible when engineering ambition has no limits.